Hi, in this tutorial we will learn about how to set different and default fonts for our web page. But before everything, let's first remove that confusion about general type fonts. So if you go to Wikipedia page for sans serif, for example, you will see that we have obviously sans serif fonts and serif fonts. So what's the difference? The difference is this in these edges, in like artistic endings of specific letters. So serif fonts do have that artistic edges or ends of letters, and sans serif are like without that artistic side of them. You know, probably some people will say, well, that's not true, there is an artistic side of sans serif fonts, but I'm talking about obvious difference. So those edges, serif font, normal font, sans serif fonts. Okay, so that's the major difference. Where do you have some kind of list to check what kind of fonts you can use? Also, we will ask Wikipedia for help, and that's font family HTML page. And down there a little bit you need to scroll. Down there you have a list of fonts, so you can check any of those fonts and how they basically look like, but that's not important. It's important that on one page we have a lot of fonts, so you can choose from there. So that's basically theory. Let's go to our page. Really simple paragraph, width will be 400 pixels, nothing special, we are just experimenting. How to define fonts? Just use font family, okay? Font family, and guess what? On one line you can set multiple fonts. Why? Because if your system doesn't have that first in a row, then that second in a row will be activated. If second is missing, the third will be activated, and so on. So what will happen in this case on my PC if I type that my primary and only one font will be Times New Roman? What will happen? Nothing, because it's default. Now, how to set multiple backup fonts? You just use comma and, for example, Arial and Verdana. Now what will happen? Nothing. Why? Because we have Times New Roman, and that's priority. But if we remove Times New Roman from our list, then what will happen? We have different font, which is Arial. So Arial is now has priority over other font in a list. And if you remove Arial and let's say we will use Verdana, what will happen? Font is changed to Verdana. Why? Because we have it on a system. If we remove everything and just leave this without any kind of useful data, what will happen? The font will be default. So really simple stuff. Just first in a row will be primary, and then secondary, and so on and so on. What's that interesting third one? Yeah, we can change that to impact. And as I said, if you remove first and second, then third one will be activated, and that's about it. Really simple stuff. And just you need to remember that you can specify multiple fonts, and then you're safe. You're actually safe in any case, because browser do have that default list, and that's about it. So viewers will see your page somehow, even if you don't specify your font family. But if you wanna make your web page a little bit more customized, artistic or something, I don't know what you're doing, then you can have those kind of lists. But please think about usability. Some pages can be beautiful, really, with different fonts and styles and colors and box arrangement, container arrangement. But if user cannot read actual text on page, then that's basically a big problem. Usability is really wide area, and I do advise you to invest a couple of hours or days into learning about usability. There are a couple of websites out there dedicated just for usability, just for fonts. One of those sites I'm gonna recommend is just a second, I need to check that on second monitor. I think the guy is Jakob Nielsen. Just a second. Yeah, Nielsen Norman Group. So this is that site. Okay, I do recommend it to check and read everything. There is dozens of tutorials here and essays. Definitely this site is worth of checking and investing a lot of time in it if you're serious about usability. Maybe you will go from web stuff to usability stuff, user interface design, whatever. So anyway, this site I do really recommend it, Nielsen Norman Group. Okay, so that's about it. Really simple stuff as always. Thank you for watching and see you in the next tutorial.